Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So in today's reading, we're going to be looking into your month of May. You know that I like to do these at the beginning of each month just to see what is the energy going to be like for you, what can you expect to happen, any advice and guidance that can help you throughout this month. So let's begin with your reading for today and let's see what is happening for you in the month of May. I'm gonna start with the tea leaf as always. So what is happening for May? Okay, I'm already seeing the star wanting to come out with guaranteed success. So whatever you're going to be doing in May, whatever you plan to do in May is guaranteed to succeed. I feel like right away we're getting positive energy for your month of May. So what is happening in May for those who are watching, Spirit? Okay, let's take these two. And I feel like I'm going to take one more. I'm hearing that important eyes are going to be on you, or maybe you're finding yourself in a position of being in the spotlight. We do have the eye. Somebody is maybe becoming seen or visible, gaining more public recognition. What is the energy for you in May? I also feel like you're being presented with a way out of a situation. So time to get out of a situation. Maybe some moment of success is giving you a way out of certain circumstances, or maybe a situation you're finding yourself in that doesn't feel aligned anymore. We do have triumph over trouble and obstacles. So I feel like in May, you're going to be overcoming something that has been feeling like an obstacle, a trouble on your way, right? Time to get out of a situation. If you have been experiencing certain obstacles or troubles with achieving something or a specific goal, I feel like in May, you're going to have a moment with success and overcoming with this. I am sensing really positive energy for somebody gaining attention, maybe online attention, because I'm hearing like a lot of eyes are going to be on you. So somebody might be becoming more influential. If you're pursuing something like that, this can be a message for you. We have the chain. Okay, chain of events that will affect your life. So we're seeing some kind of unfolding here. I always like to see the chain card as like the unfolding of events, or like the bridge of events leading to something. So yeah, I feel like there is some kind of chain of events that are leading to success for you in May. So there is this bridge of events that's unfolding. We also have target, a goal-oriented person. So this has to do with a goal, right? Especially with the eagle. I feel like a specific goal is being fulfilled in May. Something that you have been aiming for. Something that you have been aiming for, but perhaps having a lot of troubles or obstacles achieving. And I feel like in May, you're going to be able to finally have a breakthrough with this. I also feel like in May, you may be trusting your intuition more, and this is why. So I feel like in May, you're kind of changing your approach to things, where you're having more trust in the unseen and having more trust in the intuition and what your intuition is saying to do. I feel like Spirit is saying your intuition is the chain of events. The action that you need to take will come from your intuition, will come from your psychic senses, your inner knowing. And it's going to be like this snowball effect is what I feel. One thing after the other, snowballing into success and love. I feel like you're finally having the opportunity in May to step into something that you will love, because maybe you have been finding yourself and just feeling dissatisfied with some aspect of your life, or a part of your life has been feeling a bit like unmotivating, or just like not resonating anymore, not aligned. I feel like in May, you're finally able to step towards something that you feel more passionate, or just align your life in the way that it does feel good for you. The Hangman reverse. So yeah, somebody has been feeling like stuck here. I feel like these past couple of months you could have been experiencing this energy of like stuckness and just having lack of clarity about your life and your situation. Maybe you have been finding yourself in this energy of like, well, I don't know what to do, so I'm just not going to do anything about it until it clicks in my mind. But I feel like in May you're going to have this moment of like, aha, like a moment of revelation, or something is going to trigger you to act. Some kind of intuitive hint is going to trigger you to take action. That is going to lead to a powerful unfolding. I do see, like, again, like Spirit is showing me like the snowball rolling down the mountain and just getting bigger and bigger. So to me, this is a sign of like whatever you're doing in May, the more you do it, the more it's going to snowball, the more it's going to, you know, get bigger and bigger. So this is a time of, I feel, of you having a momentum, very significant one as well. Let's see your tarot cards. What's happening for you in May? What's the energy, Spirit, for the person who is watching? Any advice, any guidance you want to give them? So the Two of Swords, this is like such a card of just trusting what you feel, you know? Not denying what you feel as well, not denying what your intuition is saying. I feel like if you trust your intuition in May, you're going to get far ahead. You're going to be able to break through resistance. You're going to be able to break through obstacles. This is also about deciding, you know. You may be finding yourself in a situation of crossroads, and until you decide, you can't really move forward. So I'm also hearing something about you can't serve two masters at the same time. I feel like in May, you're making a decision to really trust and to have faith, but seriously, like, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Protect what the intuition is saying. Do not let reality define you. Two of Swords is about tuning inwards, putting a blind eye to the circumstances and what's happening, and trusting your intuition, because if you feel like it's supposed to be some other way, trust that feeling. I feel like May is finally allowing you to, you know, get out of this confusing state. Time to get out of a situation. Maybe it's time for you to get out of this like confusing energy. Maybe it's time for you to get out of uncertainty and unknowingness and always feeling stuck or guessing as well. Eight of Swords, yeah. I feel like you have been experiencing stagnation because of fear, because of insecurity, not trusting yourself. It's like you couldn't see clearly as well. Both people have the blindfold. So maybe May is also a month of things being revealed, a lot of clarity coming in for you. Wow, King of Wands. So I have a message, I feel a very specific one here, especially the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. A lot of times can talk about, you know, being in the public media and pursuing maybe some kind of online journey. I see that you have been dealing with this fear of being seen. And if this is for you, I feel like you're finally able to break from whatever has been, you know, blocking you from being seen or blocking you from being perceived by the majority. For others of you, this can be about finally listening to your intuition, and it's going to be proven to be right. I feel like in May, something in you has the trust and the faith to, you know, listen to your intuition, and this is going to lead to a breakthrough. It's something that you have been sort of knowing that you need to do, but maybe avoiding. Maybe you have been like telling yourself, oh, that's not it, but it turns out to be. I feel like it's this very strong intuitive hint that you have or feeling that you have about something in your life. What else is happening for you in May? I'm also hearing something significant is going to cross your path. Be open to meeting new people. Be open to miracles. Be open to unexpected blessings. Talent. Okay, yeah. So May is going to be surrounding a lot about you and talent that you have. Especially like if you're online. I feel like it can be such a month of like you becoming visible or somebody getting recognized for their talent. You know, you could have been also like feeling insecure because there is lack of validation or lack of like recognition when it comes to your talent. May is going to be such a month of being seen for your talent, being recognized for your talent, showcasing yourself, being in the spotlight. I feel like this has been a goal of yours for a long time, and in May, something is triggering you to listen to your intuition. I feel like in May, something is triggering you to not, you know, just like let go and just allow yourself to do what it feels right and what you feel inspired to do. This is going to lead to a serious breakthrough for you. It's going to lead to a serious moment of recognition and also getting validation. But your talent feels like it's center of the attention. I also feel like it's going to be easier for you to gain attention in May, to be perceived in a bigger way, to, you know, get people's attention, have them recognize you for something that you have been working really hard for something that you're really talented and really good at doing. I also feel like you have a very natural talent for being in the spotlight. I feel like this is something that feels very natural to you. What else is the energy for you in May? Show the world the real you. Yeah. Communication is key. So I feel like your communication is going to be one of the most important things in May. Communication can be your talent. I am getting a lot of artist energy, a lot of creative energy today, influential people, business owners. I feel like in May, you're finally, you know, done pretending. That's the thing as well. Like, I feel like you're done pretending and you're ready to show yourself in a more authentic light. Whatever you're going to communicate to the world is going to leave a major impact on them, but also in your life, because for you, it's going to give you the recognition that you have been wanting. I also feel like in May, it's a good time to receive a lot of love on the things that you're talented for, the things that you are pursuing right now. So let's see, what is your final message? I'm going to give you a crystal card to end your reading for today. I feel like this was very straightforward. So let's see, what is a crystal that can help you throughout the month of May? Okay, we have the Lumerian quartz. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Escape your mind. Who needs this crystal? Anyone in need of a vacation from their thoughts. Yeah, very fitting with the Eight of Swords, because I feel like also what has been causing you to feel very stagnated and stuck on your journey is this overthinking and not executing. It's, you know, like it feels like you have been living more in your mind than in life. And this is where I feel a lot of people can get stuck. It's the idea of overthinking, the idea of, if I just, you know, come up with the right idea, that's it. What you're realizing, I feel like in May, is that it needs to be put out there. Like, whatever you have in your mind, the more you keep it in your mind, the more stagnant you're going to feel, the more you overthink it, the more, you know, you second guess yourself. And that's what's leading to a lot of doubt and lack of clarity. Perhaps what you're understanding is also that action is required in May. You know, action is required from you, and just putting things out into the world and seeing, you know, how the world reacts to them. Especially, I feel like if you're an online person or somebody pursuing a career online, because a lot of times this can happen, right? This block energy, because we're trying to guess what's going to work and you're just stuck trying to get the best idea. Whereas you just have to, you know, put it out there. You have to put your thoughts out into the world and see how things react and reflect on that and move forward from there. I feel like in May, you're going to have a very positive breakthrough when it comes to escaping the mind and finally realizing this, this moment of breakthrough, because you're no longer stuck in the mind. You're no longer stuck overthinking, but you're allowing yourself to put yourself out there to experiment as well. You're no longer hiding, but you're ready to communicate in May. So I feel like that's the message that I have for you today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.